Hello everyone, welcome back to Heather's Healing Heart 717, Heal Thy Heart. I hope everybody is doing well. If you haven't already, if you could please hit the like, subscribe, and share button, that would be very greatly appreciated. It is absolutely free, and it does help out the channel. If you would like to leave a comment in the comment section with a shooting star of something you are proud of yourself for, you will be in the running for a free gift giveaway with me. All winners will be announced the first week of every month. I would like to take a moment to thank the Most High for guiding me in this active divination today for the sign of Aquarius. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone understands how much I love and appreciate you. I would not be this channel today without all of you sending so much love and light your direction. Messages for Aquarius, please, Spirit. What does Aquarius need to know right now? Three cards, please. And then we'll pull a mermaid oracle to go along with it and try and dissect the message for you, Aquarius. I mean, that's a little more than three, but that's okay. We have the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and Justice in the reverse as well. So I feel like you've been sitting in a situation right now where you're feeling very stuck, or there's been a lot of miscommunication in a situation that has led you to injustice in your life. The Divine's letting you know with the Six of Wands here that victory is going to be yours in this situation. New beginnings are going to be coming forth for you with the Ace of Wands. You are manifesting your justice because you chose to heal and go into your High Priestess energy. So the past of the worry and the deceit in your life and the injustice that's been happening, the Divine's letting you know that the victory is here for you. Whatever you did, Aquarius, has helped lead you to the success in your life right now. You hold the wand of truth and inspiration. You are allowing yourself to feel accomplished in your life. Although these things had happened in the past, you knew that they happened for a reason. You just didn't really quite understand why at the time. By going through this healing that you've gone through and sitting in this High Priestess energy, you dug really down deep inside and started trusting your intuition and understanding that you can't change other people and you can't force other people to like you. You just need to learn to accept that people have their opinions and move on with your life. You dug into your third eye so that you could see things clearly after the injustice that had happened to you. Let's pull a mermaid oracle for you and read from the book and see if we can get a little bit more on this situation right here. Whatever injustice happened to you in the past, it's going to be corrected. The Divine is awarding you for doing the much needed work that you needed to do in your life, and you should be very proud of yourself. One mermaid oracle card, please, and we can read the divination and message from the book. Sorry about the jiggling. One mermaid oracle card, please, for Aquarius. Thank you. Time and Tide, Ocean Spells and Rituals. We have a beautiful mermaid beached, drawing a heart in the sand, with the sun peeking over a wave right behind her. Card number 18. Perhaps this situation happened 18 years ago, or you were 18 years old when this happened. We are working with this oracle deck. I opened right to it too. This is a very important message for you, Aquariuses. This is on page 79. The mermaids sing a message for you. In our world and yours of old, the rituals would be observed and the festivals kept, because because that way the mother would breathe in and out more easily, and we would breathe with her in the way of the cycles of the soul planet galaxy. We make offerings to the Sea Mother, being sure to clean and care for her liminal zones, the places where you have so often walked. You have not seen the dolphins moving through the shoreline, appearing to chase the fish? They are hunting, it is true, but they are also moving along the coastline, cleansing toxic pockets of energy. We often attempt to detangle the creatures from the sea nets, and these too are rituals and spells. And you humans wonder what sacred acts you can do. You can sing and dance beneath the moon, and on the shore, in the forest, or by the lake. But you can also do the most sacred thing of all, a magical action at low tide. Before gathering any magical tools along the shore, you must be sure you have made an offering to the sea. We do not take before we give. The sea provides us with life on this planet, just as the green and brown rich, loomy earth. Let us thank before collecting her driftwood, her shells, or casting in our line for fish. I feel like this has to do with gratitude for the little things in your life. Perhaps this injustice has led you to a point in your life where, or you were at a point in your life when this injustice happened that led you to a dark night of the soul, where you just couldn't find appreciation in anything. Like you couldn't understand why all these bad things kept happening to you over and over and over again until you were ready to face those shadows and get through that and see the light at the end of the tunnel with the Six of Wands here, an Ace of Wands for your new beginning and that strength to do it, to get into that High Priestess energy. You needed to withstand all of that darkness, or you wouldn't have reached the highest light of your peak that you should be reaching. Let's read the divination. It is time for a well thought through act of connection, a ritual or a spell, with the realm of the mer beings, with the sea, with her creature. When done with great formality and mindfulness, many acts can become magical and reconnect us to the sacred within us and outside of us. You may wish to ritually bathe in a tidal pool, which could be a naturally formed rock pool or a sacred bath time for you create for yourself. As you bathe in the sacred healing pool, allow the pool and the water to drain away anything that must be left behind for you to go forward again, to go to your own personal high tide at change of tide. The saltwater crystals will drag through the auric layer, clearing and cleansing, leaving you feeling light and free, yet very present and clear. The warm waters of the tide pool make them mermaidenly goddess pools of healing. Right on the seashore, the amniotic fluid of rebirth for you to be freed from. Amniotic? Or you may wish to create sandcastles or mandalas or sculptures near the tide line. We can shape into the sand itself an energy field of tiny sparkling crystals, representations of what we wish to see taken away and cleared, or what we wish the Sea Mother to take into her cauldron and help you manifest. It may be time to work with generic ruins which have a great history of being drawn into the sand and messages to the great sea beings of all kinds. What is most important is that you act. Now is the time to not be stuck It's time to act and get into that High Priestess energy. Can we get some more clarification, please? Let's talk to Kuromi. Messages for Aquarius, please, in this situation. Can we get some clarification on this past injustice? Whoa! I see. So you had somebody in your life that you really looked up to. We have the Empress, Temperance in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Wands in the upright, and the Four of Wands in the upright. So this person, this situation in the past, as you could see how it exploded when it came out, I feel like was like a piñata. You thought you were gonna, the more that these, woo, okay. So, you were at a point in your life where you were sitting in Temperance in reverse. That's when this injustice was coming in for you. You thought that you were sitting in this Empress energy, that you had all your ducks in a row with this Four of Wands right here. You were with a nice love. Everything was going great. Everything was grand. You had success and victory here. We have the Six of Wands again. And then, boom. Something happened in your life that you didn't realize you needed more. That you realized that you needed more information on, and that you needed to let it go in order to recover correctly. And that's where this injustice comes in. This love that you thought, or happiness that was going on in your life, brought more detrimental stuff into your life than it did good. It brought so much recklessness that your patience level grew very short. You had a huge lack of balance going on, and perhaps addiction or overindulgence in eating or gambling or something that was happening, and it hit you like a piñata, like that when you're out gambling and you're winning and you're winning and you're winning, and then you finally roll those dice one more time or call another card, and then you're out, you're done, you lost everything. It doesn't last forever, and I think that's what happened, and you hit that point. When did this recovery start happening? When for Aquarius? When you said goodbye to the devil and you let go. We have the devil in the reverse. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse as well. You decided that it was time to move forward, and you decided to take your control back with the devil in the reverse. You overcame this addiction that was destroying your life. You saw past the veil. You could already see underneath the veil. You don't need to worry. You took control back. You know how you took control back? Through self-care. Through slowing down. For allowing time to take its time. For allowing yourself to rest and stop putting yourself through so much stress. And you should be very proud of that. Can I get some messages from the Butterfly Oracle, please? Messages for Aquarius, please. Your dreams are going to be coming true because you did the hard-earned work that you needed to do to get through this healing process. The problems in your life are going to be resolved. You're going to be able to feel safe again and feel free, breaking free. Dreams are going to be coming true. When you put the work in to improve yourself, the divine blesses you with miracles. We have detoxification at the bottom of the deck, new opportunities coming into your life. Any other messages for Aquarius, please? Awakening to your true self is what's going to lead you to your justice. Allow yourself to keep an awareness of the things around you, though. We don't want to end back up in that cycle. The devil always comes in when you start doing better. Make music, make spells, sing, dance, meditate, breathe, do whatever you need to do to keep those tools in your tool belt so you don't fall back into those old patterns again. Visualize everything that it took away from you so that you can understand that, yeah, it might have been fun, or yeah, you can do this or that, but just understand that some things need to be walked away from forever because we just have to face that truth. We need to understand that miracle healing and inner power comes from testing ourselves, putting our boundaries up to ourselves, keeping a firm structure for ourselves to follow. Standing your ground. Thank you for confirmation, Spirit. One more card, please, for Aquarius. What is going to be the final outcome for Aquarius, please? Final outcome for Aquarius. This justice is that they're going to be receiving. Laughter is going to be your final outcome. Feeling free, being able to express yourself freely, not stressing so much, having the justice that you deserve, not always having to watch your back, allowing yourself to be able to trust again, being financially stable, trust in the process. This is going to be the end of your reading today, Aquarius. I do hope you enjoyed this message, and again, hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when these readings post. Also, leave that comment in the comment section of something that you were proud of yourself for with a shooting star so you can be in the front running for a free gift giveaway. Until next time, sending love and light. Blessings.